See, that's the one great takeaway. Unfortunately, Tokyo Xanadu didn't click with me, but the soundtrack is absolutely fire. Good Lord. What's happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy time zones to you and yours. Welcome back. Good to see you. Handsome Dan, Silver Argreon, how you guys doing? What's shaking? How was everybody's day? Okay, so last night, Mizuki's branch ended really good, very heartfelt. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Tonight, we continue pushing for that true ending. And here we are. What's going on? Right back into the thick of things. Goddamn polar bear. Mom's batshit crazy. We gotta go under it. Mizuki's best daughter and Date is best dad. Pretty good, man.
She's probably protecting someone.
In Somnium Files,
Surely
definitely.
You know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Who's Mayumi covering for? Oh dear, I don't know.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
And then followed.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
I mean, I think it's plausible, but like, I don't know. Like what? Oh my goodness. Like what would drive you so far to the point where you would like just gut yourself? Good Lord. Why can't Ota be the culprit? In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear. The van stolen in Famisto. Iris had her eye taken out.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
I suppose.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What the fuck? Why?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
Bro, what?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Fingerprints?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
Pickle, what's up, man? How are you?
Performance?
Good to see you,
Iris
brother. What's
drove
shaking?
Matsushita's
How's everything
van.
going? Ethan,
Ota
what's up, my
drove the
guy?
station wagon.
The new Bayonetta 3 trailer? I did not. I only played Bayonetta 1. It was not really my thing. It was super flashy. It was like I recall that there was like some good humor to it. But not really my thing. So it's not like I'm excited for the people that are excited for it, but it's not really on not on my radar. Pickle doing good, man. That's a lots of sirs. Sorry, dog. Sir it all up all day long. It's all good, man. Everything is well. How's things for you? Philly, what's good, big dog? How you doing, my man? Yo, Lancey Poo. Start calling you what could have been. Yo, I'm doing good, man. What could have been? Dog, I could have stayed baby-faced and 30 pounds lighter. Didn't happen. Definitely didn't. It's Devil May Cry with playable dominatrix. I like it. Yeah, not for me. Not a fan of Devil May Cry. So, and I know like it's like the combat is like exactly the same. Not my cup of tea. But again, I reiterate, I'm psyched for the people that are excited for it. You know what I mean? Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that I'm like, fuck that game, man. Nah, man, I'm pumped for people that are excited for it.
Then they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it.
That's fucked up, man.
After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen.
Yes, I understand that, but...
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
In a matter of like 5 seconds?
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event.
Finished Xenoblade 2 and Torna DLC this week. Excited for 3? Yo, Pickle, how do you feeling about it, man? I'm like, I can't wait for 3, man. Like, Xenoblade was just, what an experience, man. What a ride. I'm so pumped for 3. Yeah, Dan, it's super weird, like, because there was a span of like 10 seconds before Ota was back on the camera. So he just like dumped the polar bear costume and then was just like, I'm gonna put it back on. And then like the polar bear took a shot in the leg and Ota, like, no, it makes no sense at all.
It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory. Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
Very hyped Love 2, even though it had some flaws that I hope they fix in 3. Now, Pickle, allow me to ask you, non-judgmentally, always, what is it about 2 that you didn't care for? Like, were there particular mechanics? Were there design choices that you weren't a fan of? I'm just curious. What's happening, Elric? How you doing, broski?
It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
I think one dialogue in one of the other routes you did, someone said that there was a small time gap between Ota and the bear was on screen. Yeah, but dude, it was like fucking 10 seconds, 15 seconds, if that. Good, I had the day off, Elric. Fuck yeah, man. You and the wife, or just you? I hope field skills are just there always and don't require party switching in 3. Yeah, so I know very minimal. I've had a couple of things spoiled on me in terms of 3. Some things that are returning. I don't want to get into it just because I don't want to know anything else about it. But I do know field skills, spoiler alert, are returning in 3. I don't think, like, the one thing that they could do to... As much as I dislike field skills, if they could just pull from your resource, like, pull from the resources you have, instead of needing to swap party members in and out, would be okay with me. It would make things far more tolerable. Both of us? Hell yeah, Elric. What'd you guys get into? It was mostly certain mechanics. Love the battle system, but I hated being blocked behind certain stats to forward the story. I got stuck multiple times because of that, and it became too grindy for a while. Oh, like certain field skills blocking out story? Yeah, that is... I don't understand why they would do that.
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
I do, like, again, I feel as though, and from what's been worded to me, Monolith Soft is very good about, like, listening to their fan base. So hopefully they have corrected some of the more polarizing areas that people weren't too fond of into, which I think that they addressed a little bit in Torna. you know, field skills maxed at 3, and then that was that.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer.
Made dinner, sat watching TV? That's what's up, dog. Low key, that's what's up. Just chilling.
Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
Both.
We can't rule anything out.
Don't tell me the odds, sailor. Yeah. Field skill, I mean, I can understand getting field skills for side activities, but don't block me during the main story. Yeah. And then there were certain areas where you got gerbated, and it was like multiple field skills to like get to somewhere to get a chest or something like that. That kind of bugged me too, just because I didn't want to leave it behind. If you had maybe 10 teams you could set based on certain needs to swap instantly, that'd be convenient. I hated rearranging my whole party list just for one field. Yeah, Ethan, and that's what I'm saying. Like, either make it that it pulls from all the resources you currently have, whether it be blades, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't want to know what it's going to be. We'll find out when we start it. But if they could just pull from their resources, I would like that a ton more, for sure. We decided to watch all 15 seasons of Criminal Minds? Damn, dog. That's a binge and a half, but GG's. I binge watched Stranger Things season 4 in like a week. That was really good. Loved Torna battle system even more. It was easier to exploit, but hated the community system. Yes. Yep, the community thing, from what I gather, is not super duper liked by a lot of people. I understand why they did it, I think. You know, Adam is a man of the people. The people loved him, revered him. So obviously he's going to help out as many people as humanly possible. But don't make side quests mandatory like that to advance the story. You know what I mean? If it's going to be a side quest, make it a side quest. Don't have it be like you have to do this in order to advance the story. Because, good lord. Jacker, what's up, man? Good morning. What are we drinking today, my guy? Matsushita Diner, Tuesday, 11:15 a.m. Ota.
Ota? Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Bro, he's so angry with us. My bad. We got some peach herbal tea in the chug jug, as per usual. Nothing planned to make some tea? Hell yeah, dog. Yeah, exactly. Apart from that, I loved the story. I loved Laura as a main character more than Rex, but overall, it was pretty satisfying game. Yeah, I thought Torna was great. Tugged at the heartstrings in a great way, especially playing it after you finish, like, Base 2, because then there are moments in Base 2 that I feel are more powerful emotionally. You know what I mean? To look... or to experience it with knowing what happens in the future. And I feel like how they handled Mithra was really good too. She seemed wildly, like, more immature in Torna, but it's because she was 500 years younger, you know what I mean? And then with what they go through, individually as well as collectively, and how she just fucking loses her shit, maybe you understand a bit more why she is the way she is in Base 2, you know? Jacker, I do. I like it a great deal. It's very, very good. It's a different pace. It's a different experience altogether, which I assumed it was going to be, but I've enjoyed it quite a bit. There's a photo in front of Ota.
So worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet.
Of course I am. That's my mom. What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Oh, did you
Casey,
stab yourself,
you're gonna
though?
Open up your stitches.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself.
Ah,
Or asked you
no.
to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Dude, that's a pretty extreme fake, though. You know what I mean? Like, you go so far as to almost kill yourself to perpetuate a lie. I mean, I guess desperate times calls for desperate measures, but ripping out your, well, not his girlfriend, but he's so infatuated with her that he would just, like, scoop her eyeball out while she's alive, mind you. Good lord. Sedated, but still.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone.
So we were able to hear Ota yell, but not once did we hear any form of fighting during the footage. I mean, what, like, and I'm being totally serious here. What would it sound like if you punched somebody in a polar bear costume? Like, what would it sound like? You know, like you get the over-exaggerated, like, thwacks and like if somebody punches somebody in a game or a movie or stuff like that, but like, what would it sound like if somebody punched somebody in a polar bear costume?
The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
And then again, not to mention, the left leg was hurt. Ota's fine, so how could he be both?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
Kenshi, what's good, my man? Like, look, low key, and I mean no disrespect, but looking at Ota's dad and mom, he got pretty lucky in the gene department. Know what I'm saying? Mom looks fairly normal. Dad looks like, I don't know, a character you'd see in a fucking Jughead comic in the newspaper or something like that. So I think Ota made out pretty well in the looks department.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
Kenshi, what's poppin', man? How was your
There's a hole in the
Wednesday?
house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad,
Passed away?
yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork.
It's a bummer.
But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
Day out playing Xenoblade? Let's go. Kenshi, now I meant to ask you too, is there like a bit of a lull in work for you in terms of like busyness, you know what I mean? Because there's no like real mega holidays or anything like that, so have things kind of like evened out for you, you know what I mean? Like, do you get a little bit more downtime for yourself, I hope? Mr. JRPG, I'm well, buddy. How are you? Good to see you, man. Happy time zones. Yeah, Dan, I would imagine they would offer like writing courses in college, right? Now, I myself was not a collegiate scholar, but yeah, I would think that they would offer writing courses. All goes well here too, man. Thank you for asking. Hot as fuck, but you know, we're managing. Lots of fans.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
Larazzo, I hope I pronounced it correctly, man. It's very good. It's my first dabble in the VN world, and I will say that it is it's a much different pace, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. Everything about it has been really good, minus the Somniums. Somniums are kind of confusing for me. Chalk that up to just, you know, the hamsters not really doing their fair share of work, so. But the story itself has been really good. Music's been great. The voice acting is phenomenal, so. Have you played it as well? Pickle, don't know what to play? So you're waiting for Xenoblade 3, right? So you need like an in-betweener? Give this a whirl, dude, if you have it.
Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Awesome, yes, it's one of my favorite games. I like to check Twitch every now and then to see new people playing it. It's been a very welcomed experience for sure. So thank you very much for coming by and hanging out with us for a few, man. Yeah, it's it most certainly has set the bar considerably high in terms of like what a visual novel is. You know what I mean? It's very, very well done. Lorazzo, no. So we finished up Mizuki last night. And that's that. We got like the joke ending going to Atami. But those are the only two routes that we've like legitimately finished. So now we're doubling back, checking other branches, and moving forward with that. Which I like that as well. Obviously, a ton of replayability. Yo, shout out. How you doing, man? Good to see you. How are ya?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Because she's got dementia, asshole.
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Dog, that's brutal. He's got to feel so guilty about it, too. That's so rough, dude. That, like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? God damn, man.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Ota turned the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Harbor Warehouse District, Tuesday, 12:50 p.m.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
A forklift.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities.
Oh, dude, Dan, I can absolutely understand his feelings. He feels like an asshole, dude. He had no... But, like, maybe it was just because of his age. You know what I mean? Like, 20... Well, how long ago was it? He's 24, current time. So, however long ago it was, man, I mean, maybe just a little bit more immature. A little bit quicker to jump to conclusions and, like, just blasted his mom for no reason. Like, without thinking that maybe something was wrong. But, like... You know, how often, again, I don't know, but, like, how are you to know something like that happens? You know what I mean? In terms of dementia. I imagine it was about 6 years ago if he started college recently, so what, he was 19? 18, maybe? GT, what's up, my guy? Yeah, that kind of stuff isn't easy for anyone to deal with. Yeah, dude, like... And then you look back in retrospect and you're like, I was such an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, you get older and then you think back on the things that you did when you were younger and you're like, some things you're like, fuck me, man. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I hadn't said things like that, but I did. It's rough. It's got to be super rough, especially now knowing that his own mom has dementia, man. That's rough. I can tell that this game is making Neo think. Yo, GT, it really is, man. Making me think a lot. It's also confusing me a lot in the Somniums, not gonna lie. How are you, man? Sorry you had a rough day, dog. I hope you're able to put your feet up and relax.
Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
So almost certainly not her.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the end system server and began her research. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Ah.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown, but we should speak with the driver immediately.
Come on, is it like the receptionist? Old fucking Guns Magoo? I was such an idiot as a kid. My mother once bought a new bed for me when I was 12. She said it was my Christmas gift, and I responded, did I ask her this? Yeah. Like, stuff like that, man, you just cringe, Proto. Like, you think back and you're like, oh, God. And, like, you have to assume that your parents, being more mature than you are at that time is probably like, he's a kid. It definitely fucking doesn't make me feel good that he said it, but he's just a kid. He doesn't understand, and hopefully he'll look back on this and be like, yeah. Oops. The end was more positive. I got to deal with the one customer tomorrow. Just a lot of crying because they're a big account. We had to hide the man behind the curtain to them. Oh, that sucks, though, dude. But hopefully tomorrow is better, dude, for sure. Jordan! We are Jordan. How are you, man? Can't understand how Oda feels, though. It was it was things my mom actually did before my grandfather did, and she had a similar attitude at times. It's rough, man. People deal with grief. People deal with, yeah, just grief. People deal with grief differently. Good to see you, dude. How's everything north of the border, man? Friendly neighbor to the north. Lemniscate, Tuesday, 1:36 p.m. The vending machines.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Yes, sir, Mr. Driver, sir. Cold Steel's getting real. How far in are you? It sucks, man, and I've talked about it before, like, the people I used to be able to, like, go on my lunch or, like, my coffee break at work and, like, come and hang out for a bit in chat. Like, the Wi-Fi at the store that I work at is absolutely garbage and can barely load up, like, anything. All it does is buffer, so it's like, I don't get to watch nearly anybody anymore on my breaks. Feb, what's happening, handsome? Good to see you, brother. What's shaking?
What?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
So, Grumpy, it's like, I'm working in a different location, and this location that I'm working at, the Wi-Fi has always been super garbage. So, the last store I worked at, the Wi-Fi was, like, normal. It was totally fine. You could watch YouTube, you could do whatever you wanted, no buffering. But this store that I'm working at, it's considerably smaller. And I don't know if they just decided to cheap out on the Wi-Fi and get, like, the basic package, but it blows. And everybody knows it blows. And it's kind of frustrating. You know, here we are. We're fucking slaves to technology. You know what I mean? Gotta get our fix, like, all the time. Arson is the answer, he says. Good lord, man. He has a bit of a creepy smile.
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
Then why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Like, I don't know, he's just kind of got, like, murderous, low-key murderer vibes.
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Before I arrived at Lemniscate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
I'm probably wrong, but the way he just said that last line, it kind of sounds like Rufus Albarrea. I know I'm probably dead wrong, but it sounded like it just in the tail end of that last line.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake. Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well.
That I remember her well.
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well.
Like, I can kind of hear it. I'm sure I'm wrong, but I can hear it.
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well.
I'm crazy, man. What's up, Filbert? Did we ever talk to you-know-who behind the... Oh, yeah, dude, Grumpy, we did last night. We got the Atima ending. Or Atami. I can't remember where it is, sorry. But yeah, we got the joke ending, for sure. It was great. Dan continued to encourage me to talk to her, and I just thought it was going to be more perv shit. But no, it was a great, hilarious ending. It was so good.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Mwah. What's up, Turdley? What are you doing?
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my
Walter's
conveyance,
curious
she
for
was
sure.
already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
Oh, Febs, was it really? That was your first legitimate ending? Hilarious. I didn't know that they were gonna legit take it that far, but I'm so glad they did. It was such like a good laugh.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there. While waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move, the old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses.
That's why he wanted to get
Waited
paid in
for some
advance.
time, but
Smart.
the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Oh, snap.
Tsushima. Why did the van go to So's house?
Yo, Raisin, what's happening, brother? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. It's a pleasure to meet you. If this is your first time here, my name's Neomatter. I usually play a variety of RPGs, and this is my first delving into the world of visual novels. We're playing the Somnium Files. It has been spectacular. We patiently and also impatiently are waiting for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in just a couple of weeks. How was Cold Steel 3, Raisins? Good to see you, man. Liz, what's shaking, bub? How are you guys? Thank you very, very much, Raisin, for entrusting your community here, man, to bringing them out and to hang out with us tonight. It's good to see you guys. Magic Zero, what's good, my guy? Any good deal you recommend for Prime Day? Like, we didn't get anything for Prime Day, but if I ever do, I know it sounds really, like, silly, but, like, hear me out. We get, if there are deals on stuff like toothpaste, deodorant, like borderline essentials that we might not have backup on, that we could scoop for like a decent price. I heard about this game, don't know anything surface level. It's Lorenzo, it's a visual novel. It's a visual novel. It's a fairly interactive visual novel, but I really have nothing to compare it to. If you're into visual novels, I would recommend it. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. It's not to say that you and I have the same taste, but if visual novels are your thing, I think that you would enjoy it. The story is engaging. It's a murder mystery. Yeah, you gather details in these things called somniums, where you're basically linking up to somebody else's brain and waltzing around looking for clues. It's pretty neat. It's pretty unique. It's a murder mystery would be all I'd add. Yeah, there we go. Grumpy Tiger got it for us. Raisin, how was your stream, man? What's going on? Visual is usually hit miss with me. Yeah, I'd compare it to Ace Attorney or, dude, I always pronounce this wrong, Squirtle. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Close. I always see it and I always mispronounce it. At Crossbell now? Oof, how you feeling? Oh, man, how are you feeling about it, Raisin? That's how I say it, and I know I always butcher it, like in the worst possible way, but... Yo, Frost Wolf! Dog. Handsome, huh? Fine, let me pop another button. It's good to see you, man. How are you? Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, how is it? My favorite chapter in Cold Steel 3? Dude, I still stand by this, man. I think I love, like, Crossbell has got to be, like, one of my favorite areas, even though it's always engulfed in conflict. It's, like, the worst city-state ever in terms of, like, corruption and violence. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad, but I enjoy my time there so much because of the characters. Doing good, got my favorite pizza today for the rest of the day. More auditions and vocal work tomorrow. Get after it, man. Good luck. Nothing but the best of vibes your way, dude. Trails to Azure is my favorite game in the series so far. Liz, I'm with you. It's still my numero uno. And then closely, very closely followed by Sky the Third, which some people are like, really? Yes, Sky the Third. Perfect bow tie to the Sky trilogy. I loved it. Checked all the boxes for me. I know some people wouldn't really like it. It feels almost borderline like a dungeon crawl, almost. But, yo, third is something special, man, in my book.
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
And let's move. Sky the Third is my second favorite. Yo, Lorenzo, that's what I'm saying, dog. My third? It's a tough one, man. I've always thought about doing a tier list. And that's why I always like I put Trails in Kiseki like in its own category. When it's like, what's my favorite series of all time? Trails, Kiseki, for sure. For me, I think it goes Azure, third. Oh, Jesus, man. I don't know, off the top of my head, just because of how they tied things together. I don't want to go into like explicit detail for people that haven't played it, but Cold Steel 4. Can't do a trails list till I play them all for myself firsthand. Yeah, I know I've always talked about doing a tier list on stream because I think it would be fun. But I think there are just particular moments that resonated so heavily with me. And not necessarily like an action. Can I share my Trails game tier list chart? Yo, Febs, absolutely, please do. There were just particular moments in Cold Steel 4 where, you know, there was conversation between characters, and it just really, it brought everything together. It tied everything together, and it really, really hit me. Yo, Squishy Bubble Tea, what's happening, bub? How are you? It's good to see you. Happy time zones. What's going on? All right, hold on. We're gonna lose audio here for a sec because I want to look at. Why is it not loading? Hold on. I don't know why it's not loading. That's one of the reasons why I really enjoyed Cold Steel 4. So it's loading, but like none of your. I don't understand why it's not popping up. Oh, is it down at the bottom? Oh, is this what it is? Trails. Oh, so is this it for grinding in Cold Steel 1? Good. I'm doing very well. Sorry, we're losing audio for a second. So, Febs, on your tier list, just because it's not on the chart, is that your order on the very bottom? Trails in the Sky, FC, Cold Steel 4, Hajimari no Kiseki, Sky SC, Sky the Third, Zero, Azure, Nayuta, or is that just... That's for you to make... Okay, so that's kind of what I assumed, but... Oh, that's just a blank template. God, I thought that you were... I thought that this was like... You're like... Oh, okay. No. Thank you for that. No, I'll have this tier list for sure. Perfect. Let me save this marked. I thought that this was your personal one. I was looking forward to checking it out. Yeah, sorry. I want to take a look at Feb's tier list. I'm anxious to see it. Anxious to get a little look-see. You can also rename the tiers. Squishy Bubble Tea, where are you in Cold Steel 1 thus far? And see, now Febs also has a leg up, like many others, because he's part of the wonderful Zero Field team that have done Adios's work in creating the spreadsheet for Hajimari no Kiseki. For those of you that are able to play it using their spreadsheet, people like myself, as much as I want to, we're waiting for the official release next year. Oh, you sent it via DM. Thank you. I'm going to check it out right now. I need to see this. Dude, why? Like, you know, can we? There we go. Okay, so Febs, in order, we have Hajimari no Kiseki, Azure, Zero, that is Kuro no Kiseki, Cold Steel 4, S tier. A tier, Sky the Third, SC, Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 1. B tier, Cold Steel 3, Nayuta, and FC. Respect. Tons and tons. Oh, Jordan, yeah. It positively is a day one play. I'm still kicking around, as to whether or not, because I'm off on Fridays. I'm still kicking around the idea if maybe we do start it on Friday, but we still do the giveaway on Sunday. Febs, that's great. And you know what? I'll take the day out to play Hajimari and stay up to like 3 a.m. I want to very badly. I want to very, very badly. Hopefully I'll be able to do something like that. So, I mean, time will tell, bro. We're just gonna have to play Trails and find out. what adulting I'm gonna have to deal with. Got the house to myself this weekend. Gonna chef it up tomorrow as I normally do, and I can just cook for me. What are you cooking, dog? Spoiler-filled tier list discussion stream might be fun. Absolutely. Yes, please. 150-hour stream, let's go. Dog, if I could not die 150 hours straight, let's go. I'm doing it. Trails versus adulting. And it's like, and it's a different, like for me anyways, it's a different level of adulting, right? Because I got Youngblood. If it were just like just me and my wife, then it would be a little bit different. But with Youngblood, you know what I mean? He's gonna be 4 next year. It's a whole it's a whole different monster, you know. Right now is when Laura and Fee got some beef with each other at the schoolhouse. Ooh, squishy bubble tea, good. They have no, I don't want to say it. Sorry, my bad. Whew. Almost just was like, hey, let me tell you how that plays out. Do some steak, shishito peppers with some lime and paper thin onions, maybe with some sesame sauce or something. Bro, you had me at a low. Tomorrow we're going for chicken wings, and I'm psyched on it. Some smoked chicken wings for supper. Mother-in-law's picking up Youngblood from daycare. We're going to do an adult date. My wife and I'm excited. The Sajima residence, Tuesday at 2:21 p.m.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
Thanks for checking out my tier list. Feel free to use that blank template when you feel like doing what. Oh, Febs, I absolutely will. Thank you. I appreciate it a great deal. And you know what I always say too? So, like, even though, so like, to use your tier list as an example, even though you have Sky FC on like the very, like your very last, right? It's not an indictment on any entry below like your most revered, your most enjoyed. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like there's no love lost. It's just in terms of, and I'm sure people I guess categorize it differently. You know, in terms of like emotional attachment or shock and awe or like plot twist or whatever. And it's never an indictment on an entry underneath, like, so just because like Azure is still my favorite right now in the series, that doesn't mean that, you know, Sky SC, like I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like some people I feel as though would take it as like, oh, well, you don't like SC? How do you not like Sky SC? What about Luve? What about Joshua? Yeah, chill, guy, chill, or girl. Chill. Relax. Let's just remain calm here. I love them all. I love them all.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Crow got me into Trail series, but Eustace is my favorite so far. Yo, him and Machias, best bed bros for sure. The games are enjoyable. The series is great. They have issues, but they still have a good time. Absolutely. I haven't run into anything yet, I don't think, that doesn't have its flaws. Subjective flaws, too, by the way. Elliot's my precious cherub. Dude, best redheaded cherub ever.
Hey, Iba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
You're attached to my brain.
Right.
You are attached to my brain, mind you.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell.
Oh my god, is it fucking loaded with eyeballs?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
It's a full fucking body! Is that Sosajima?
What the?
Date, destroy the vase.
Got it.
Oh, I was way wrong. I was like, oh, maybe it's just a bunch of eyeballs. That would be fucked up. No, it's an entire fucking body. Oh my god! Why would you shoot it? Why not just fucking break it?
Sosajima?
Like, pistol whip it. Why do you shoot it? It's so overkill. Like, no pun intended. This song is a jam too, by the way. Man, oh man. Yeah, there's definitely 2 eyeballs in there. No, actually, it looks like his head. Ah!
That is the head of Sosajima.
It looks like his left eye was removed.
Left eye is hollowed out.
Ah, you see, there's only
This
one
is
in
most
there.
likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those 3 can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right.
Jesus Christ, man.
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
Squirtle24601, thanks very much for the follow, man. Welcome to Brutopia. And, again, it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you very much for coming here and spending some time with us tonight, man.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
Yes, because we've seen his Agent Smith-esque bodyguards that are all bald. Love this game and love JRPGs? You're in wonderful company then, bud. We also have a phenomenal, cultured, and warm and welcoming community Discord. Anybody's more than welcome to join if you would like. No pressure. Hi, Walter. Walter's just shooting daggers at me right now.
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter.
Hey, man, we're in the middle of
There
some
are more pressing
shit.
matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found Sosajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan?
I feel like it would have been incredibly relevant to be like, hey, Pewter, not only did I find So's body, but I found it dismembered and chopped up in a fucking vase with his left eye hollowed out.
Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers.
Todoroki, man.
Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then,
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
We're just gonna... Dude. Oh my gosh, dude. It's just like Raisin said, like, and we shot the vase for no reason. Like, there was a stinky vase. Like, there could have just been, like, a bunch of, like, pickled pig's feet or something in there. Who knows? And you're like, you know what? Let's x-ray vision it. Oh, there's a body. Okay, cool. Instead of just being like, there's a body in there. Or like, hit it or something like that. Like, pistol whip it. Whoosh. He's like, nope. Plink. All right. I had a feeling you were at this point, but would never say anything. Shadow King, this was some wild shit, dude. Oh my god. Good lord. Never played Trails, but I'm mega excited for Xenoblade 3. Squirtle, there are many of us. for sure. Like, screw fingerprints and everything, let's shoot it. Yes. Absolutely. Let's just shoot it. Okay, so now we're gonna have a Somnium. Whoa, Damien, what's good, man? Thank you very much. Good to see you too, man. Ah, Agua, thank you. This is the same man who fell for... Could you take a look at this picture? Yeah. Date, at your feet, there's a dirty porno mag. Wait, what? Police headquarters, Tuesday, 3:09 p.m.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sosejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Alright, and so like I said in Discord too, for the sake of the story, just don't spoil any story bits, please. But you guys can backseat the shit out of this. Like, let's just get through this as painlessly as possible for the sake of the story. Please. All about the gameplay. What's up, man? Must be on the TLC tip. Yeah.
Where am I?
And also, I'll cover this now. I haven't yet tonight, but I haven't decided as to whether or not we're gonna day one play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm mulling it over. We might do an oh-so very rare Friday morning stream. We're usually off Fridays and Saturdays for friends new and old to the channel. We're live Sunday through Thursday, and we were going to be starting our playthrough on Sunday the 31st. We usually start around 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the States, but we're doing a giveaway. We're raffling off a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Dan just dropped the link for everybody. If you would like to participate, you are more than welcome to. You don't have to do anything monetary to be involved. You will naturally accrue Mira, which is a channel currency for Stream Elements. It's different than the channel points that you get through Twitch. So Stream Elements, you have Mira. You use that Mira, you can play mini games, you can do roulette, you can duel people, you can do slots. Any number of commands can be looked at with the chat prompt exclamation point commands, but you use that Mira, you can click exclamation point or type in exclamation point giveaway, click the link, use your Mira to buy raffle tickets. They're 2,000 Mira each, and you can get a maximum of 300. So good luck. You have to be in chat Sunday night the 31st. It's the first thing we're going to do before we even pop open the game client. We're going to do the raffle right away, get it out of the way. You have to be in chat if your name is called, if you win, and then we get in contact probably through Twitter, Discord, what have you. I get your details. I get it mailed out to you ASAP Rocky. Good luck. Yippity-doo-dah-day. Newcomer question. Is Easter egg point backseating or spoiler? Easter egg pointing. I guess so long as it doesn't like foreshadow or pertain to anything that I haven't experienced yet in the story. Easter egg is okay. Most of us will also be playing the game. Yeah, all about the gameplay, and I totally understand that. Absolutely. Jordan, you have tickets stacked to the moon, my guy. Not story related? Yeah, man, then we can boogie down on that for sure. Proto Flare, I do have a second monitor available. What you got, my man?
Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
Oh, Proto Flare, no, it's all good, man. I'll just let you guys backseat me. If you don't mind.
Odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
There's some Easter eggs in this Somnium that kind of spoil other games. What other games would it spoil?
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan, activate!
Other Spike Chunsoft games, I think 999 and Danganronpa. Danganronpa. I'm okay with it. I hope I won't remember it if we ever play them. So it's okay. In the the words of Judge Mills Lane, I'll allow it. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to invoke her lost memories. Ooh, the music's dope. 1, go to the sliding door and say, welcome back. Thank you.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be? Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
I'm home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But...
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Just makes me feel uncomfortable, man. Like, I feel bad for her.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
2, go to the phone and say, my husband. Thank you, Proto Flare.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
No, it's Date, actually.
My husband?
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
That's a bummer and a half, dude.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
I think that there's some autographs on the wall with the 999 or DR Easter eggs if you're interested. Yeah, let's go see it. Wall over here? Oh, over there. Durr.
Autographs decorate the wall.
Oh, the little teddy bears. That's Danganronpa, right? Three, go to the cake and say congratulations, Ota. Yeah, the teddy bear is Danganronpa. Zetsubo? Yeah, so Damien, like I've heard of Danganronpa. I've seen, like the only bit of it that I've seen is represented by the teddy bears. Like that's it. I don't know anything else about it. Lay teddy bears. Go to the cake.
A delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Despair.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Hooray! Hooray!
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
Agent
Yo,
Dante,
revertible
you've got
definitely
4
is.
minutes.
Go to the envelope that says, let's do our best.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan. Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so? It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember? Oh, that! Yes! Of course I bought it! Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like! Here you go. That's not it! Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you! It's Todoroki Man! Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
Admittedly, this has been like the first time in this playthrough that like I've had that feeling of like eyes well up a little bit. Like it bums me out, man. No, like obviously nobody asks for something so shitty as dementia, man. Just like imagine. I couldn't even imagine, man. I know people that have gone through it with their loved ones, dude. Like you don't. It's really, and I know like this is just fiction, but it still plays into like real life, man. People go through stuff like this, and it's got to be just so heartbreaking, man. To just not know your P's and Q's, you know what I mean? It's friggin' rough, dude.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom! What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota!
And just like how supportive how supportive his family is of like him doing what he wants to do, man. Like that hurts a lot.
Ota? Takaro? Don't leave me! Don't leave me alone!
Fahua, what's good, dude? Caught me in my feels, man. I'm feeling this one, dude. It's a bummer and a half. This is a rough one. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? Happy time zones. Happy Wednesday. Hope you had a good hump day.
I'm sorry, Ota.
In a way, you can see Oda getting into Iris and her idol stuff as a way to escape this stuff. Probably. He feels guilty about it. You know? Just trying to suppress it. Makes her losing Oda in the other route even worse. Big time. It hurts a lot, dude.
Takaro, I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me.
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma...
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
What are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But...
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
A wall clock.
Ota, sweetie. Mom, I... Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you forever and ever.
Youngblood says that to us too.
Ota.
It's really nice.
I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
In terms of like just overall feels, like that's probably been like my favorite and the best one for me personally yet. Yo, GT, what can I say? The hamsters are on their A game. Yo, VR Angel, boa noite, my guy. How are you? Viva o Brasil, my friend. How's it going? Didn't have shit to do with the case, but it was poignant, very much so. Central Hospital, Tuesday, 5:22 p.m.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate.
The music's perfect, too.
And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate.
No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man!
Oh. Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
Hard to imagine you get those names mixed
You're
up,
not
huh?
just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoki Man soon.
Stupid! It's not Momonoki Man, it's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate.
If
My dad
Youngblood
came back
ever
from buying some
acted like
ingredients at the
that
same
to my
time, and
wife,
they ran
I
into
would
each
tan
other.
his ass.
My dad really let me have it.
Rightfully so. Should've.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom, hmm?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you.
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say cheese!
Yo, we just did family pictures tonight too, dude. Like, it's just all so coincidental. Heavy on the feels.
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Todoroki Man chocolate.
Who's peeling the onions is right, dude.
Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
Hey, you guys remember that theory I had that it was that Mayumi was in the polar bear costume? Dead wrong.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Could not have swung and missed at a worse pitch.
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. but I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely, Proto. Dude, I still stand by that wild theory that Pewter is controlling Aiba, which is controlling Date, and in some branch, in some way, shape, or form, Date is the Cyclops killer. Like Silence of the Lambs, kind of. Like, and like that's why he doesn't have his memories past 6 years ago. Because he was, like, he in some way, shape, or form was the original Cyclops. No. Because 89 was the OG Cyclops killer. I don't know. I still have that wild theory that somehow, some way, Date is the Cyclops killer.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
Also overheard the nurses talking.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh yes, yes, that's it.
Financer.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, like who put
Yeah,
Sosajima in a fucking
right.
vase?
Looks like another all-nighter.
Hot damn, rolled credits on that one too. That was a great one. That was incredibly well done, dude. So you're saying Aiba Pewter is the real baddie. So even when, like, he was passed out by Ota, Aiba, like, controlled his body, hunted them down, and did everything. I don't know if it goes that far, but I feel like in some way, shape, or form, if Aiba is connected to Date's brain, like, Pewter has control of Date's brain in some way, shape, or form. Could make him do some wild shit. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 10:31 p.m.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
We got walked.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
This part.
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well.
Yo, VR Angel, thank you for the 4 months. 4 months being subbed of this channel, a real pleasure to make part of this. Yo, VR Angel, thank you very much for the 4 months. And thank you for being here, man. I greatly appreciate it. Very, very much so. Many more wonderful experiences and memories to make, so long as we can, dude, you know?
Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa!
Whoa!
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Fucking psycho!
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
No way!
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later.
What the fuck?
You said
What?
you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's
What
eyeball.
the fuck? What? Oh my god! Dude, what? And that's how Ota's, that's how it ends? Dog, what? So, oh my, okay. Theory time. Theory time. Case unsolved for sure. Theory time. Iris? Holy fuck, man. Dude, I don't even know. Iris kills Mizuki's mom. Plucks out her eye. Is at Sunfish Pocket, or somewhere else. Maybe, oh my god, dude. And then, oh my, dude. Okay. Plops out the eyeball. Somehow manages to kill, oh my, dude, I'm not even gonna, like, this is some wild shit, dude. Oh my god. So maybe Iris and Sosajima were working together. I don't know. Because both of Mizuki's parents are tied to Sajima and to the mob. Right. And then... Dude, I don't know. Kills Mizuki's mom, carves out her eyeball, kills Mizuki's dad, forces his ex-wife's eyeball down his fucking gullet, strings him up like Jaws, and then needs to, like, tie up loose ends, cuts up Sosajima, because in that Somnium, she was tonguing him or something, or somebody was. Hacks him up with the flower knife, maybe, again, theorizing. And then come back, all that shit happens, end up at the warehouse, so then who's in the polar bear suit? Because if she's on the table, there's no way so maybe that happened before, and then she hacks up Sosajima to like, no, because that wouldn't make sense either. Dog, this is crazy. Now we need to do Mizuki Somnium and go on the right side of the flowchart. Let's do that. Let's do that right now, immediately. We at least know that So is confirmed to be in the polar bear suit. Right. He was in the polar bear suit. Doc, this is crazy. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. And then, yes, we're gonna continue. This is great. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is great for the hamsters. No matter how far-fetched it may be, you know what? You throw shit at a wall, you're bound to see something stick, right? Like, based off what you said, if Iris and So were working together, maybe So attacked Iris. She kills him in revenge. Maybe. And maybe that Somnium where she's, like, making out with him on the floor, maybe he's already dead and she's just fucking tapped in the head. She's making out with him and then just starts cutting his body up, dude. I don't know. Febs, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you for the 10 months, man. So much fun seeing your reactions and theories during your play of this game. It's like I'm reliving it my first time again in my first playthrough. I know you love playing through this story now. Dude, thank you very much, Feb. Appreciate it a great deal, brother. Always, man. I appreciate the support. Guys, quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper here, right? So then, okay, so with Iris, right? If so, here we go. I'm just gonna break it down, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Iris and So are working together. Iris, for whatever reason, is infatuated with Sosajima. Who the fuck knows why? Whatever it may be. Maybe she's also infatuated with Mizuki's dad. So here we go. Iris kills Mizuki's mom, plops out the eyeball, then like as some type of like crazy obsessive like passionate like move because she loves him so much, Mizuki's dad so much. And then he's like, nah, like that shit ain't good. You shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is bad news bears. I can't believe you did that. She gets all offended by that. She fucking yokes him. And then it's just like, okay, I did this for you. So here you go. You can have that bitch's eyeball eat up. Then, okay, so how do you get his body to Sunfish Pocket? She ain't gonna do it. She doesn't have the muscles. No disrespect intended. She has Sosajima help her body in the oil drum, bring the body to Sunfish Pocket, help string him up, get out. Something happens. Maybe, maybe this is all for some, like, that's where I have to stop. Like, that's, is as implausible as it may be, that's where, my brain, that's where the plausibility stops. So right there, because then you run into into what we just experienced with Ota and Miyumi, right? So that whole getting to the ice warehouse, and who is Sosajima's in the polar bear suit, right? But then she would have had to have. It just, like, the timeline, it doesn't match up. Like, there's got to be a third party involved somehow. Because the entire time this is broadcast, like, she's some fucking nutbar. This is all for, like, the idol thing, you know what I mean? Like, this is getting a ton of views, tons of clicks, whatever. But there's got to be a third party involved. So if Sosajima is the one that stabs Ota in the warehouse, and then Sosajima gets the hook to the leg, hurts his leg, we see that. No, because that was down a different, like a different branch. That was down Mizuki's. Damn, this is crazy. No, definitely not enough pieces yet, but god damn it if I'm not having a blast trying to think of all this shit. Don't forget about Boss Shoot. Yeah. Oh my god, there was that one too. Boss shoots So in the head, but then we also see Date kill So with, like, that crazy, like, pipe, like, like, that's some crazy stuff, dude. That is nuts. Okay, so we need to get back to, Iris's, was it Sinking in the Vein? Was this the one with Iris? I don't remember. Oh, Mizuki's? Oh, and which was... No. Which, I don't remember. I'm sorry. Which one was Mizuki's? At the top where the purple is at. Oh, okay. Right here. This one? Oh, I see. Yeah, so we're going to go here and we're going to go here. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Had to readjust my brain for this one going that far back when I did this, because this is, oh man. Because this is gnarly, dude.
What was that?
Holy smokes, Victoria, you scared the shit out of me, man. Hard focus, brother. Thank you very much for the raid and welcome in Raiders. How's it going? How is Yu-Gi-Oh? Good to see you, man. So the timeline here is that Mizuki's dad is still alive. All right.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a bird
Right,
cage.
so this was the bird
Maybe this is
cage.
representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
Oh wait, this is the very first one we did, isn't it? This is literally like the first Somnium we
The
did.
fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Indeedy do.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Yeah, Ice Pick
Only
was the
when
first
standing
one,
still.
which raises it
Time
into the
is moving
sky, the
incredibly
lightning hits
slowly.
it,
Currently,
and then
you
yes,
and
the
I are
control
transmitting
room.
information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has the two people can experience time.
All right, go. Just let's go. We've seen it, we've done it, we're doing it again. Would you like to view the Somnium tutorial? No, sorry. Yes, thank you very much. And let's go. Oh, there we go.
An ice pick stab.
We're gonna pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
And then we go for balloons, not the picture. Right.
It...
Okay, control room.
The control...
Open. Some wackadoo shit. Yes, balloons.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
Blown up
There
rubbers.
is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Call it a Jimmy cap. Call it what you will. The control room door. Oh my, dude, Fabs, I don't want to talk about it. Last time, like, cultured AI for sure. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're just lifting this, right? I would imagine we're lifting it. I think it's tackle. I could be wrong. I'm gonna wait for confirmation just so we don't. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, we're not gonna waste a ton of time, right?
I'll send it flying.
Okay,
I
tackle
think
didn't do
you've
the
had
trick. That's
enough.
okay.
You don't always have your truth.
Oh, Dan. There it is. It's okay. We'll do it
A bird
again.
cage. There.
Yo, Proto, it's all good, man. That's why I waited for so long. I thought somebody's gonna be like, nope, this is what you do. Lift.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
I'm in the no hand holding camp because I like seeing the other options. They can be funny. No, it's all good. I've just encouraged backseating from here on forward. Also, since we have plenty of time, ride the panda. Is it going to be a different ending? So glad Neo did left main side first. I got lucky.
A deflated balloon.
Agent Date,
A
you've got
deflated
5
rubber.
minutes.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Yeah, left side is best way to experience a game for the first time 100%. I did the right side first unintentionally. Now that was a trippy experience. What are we doing here? Let's blow. Let's blow.
Understood.
We blowing.
It's huge.
We're blowing into
Are
rubbers.
you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
He goes, so... You're 40 years old. You don't need my permission. So, is that a yes? Or... Mom, Dr. Doback. We thought it would be prudent
You were able to get out?
that we build bunk beds.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way, they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
All right, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
But yeah, for a funny, ride the panda, then kick its head. All right. Took the super long way, you bet your ass we did. There's no panda to ride, Dan. Unless I just ride the head. Is that all we doing?
The panda is floating.
The panda changed, well, still it will be funny. Like, but what do I do? Just kick it? Like, how do I achieve the funny thing that you want me to do? Wear the panda. Okay.
Wear it? Like this?
Whee! What is this, Stranger
How
Things
are you
Season
doing
4?
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of time.
It was kind of fun, though.
All right.
The panda is floating.
Now we kick it. Premenstrual, yes, very interesting. Some wild stuff for sure. Kick it away.
All right.
Whack.
What is this?
Wowzers.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris?
Yo, Premenstrual, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to Brutopia. It's great to meet you, man. Oh my god! What is up with her fucking back, dude?
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born!
Fucking A.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn.
Hate it.
What's going on here?
Hate that a ton.
Aiba, look out!
What? was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Did we
Let's get to Mizuki while
did
the
we just
merry-go-round
crush
stops.
Frozen Iris, though? So, okay, so hang on a sec.
You've got 4 minutes.
Reminder that this is right after Shoko's death. The whole time Mizuki is unable to talk, she's got this stuff replaying in her head. Yeah, because, like, so we haven't even met Iris yet at this point. Like, this was literally our first Somnium, and we hadn't met Iris yet, had we? Or did we? I don't, like, we must have. We have, okay. Right, he recognized her, he said her by name, but I just, you know, obviously because of the, it's been a little bit of a minute. I didn't know if we had, right, okay, kind of makes sense. The blackmail scene. Yeah, but it has been a while. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so where are we headed next, fam? Stop Mizuki's tears? Oh, obviously up to Mizuki, right?
It's Mizuki.
Speak kindly.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
But we've got like 3 minutes. God damn it. Dude, premenstrual, you're not lying. Very strange. Larasso, I think we've already ridden the horse before. Yeah, now we're in unknown territory.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
When we first did this, she was crying like she embraced
She's still
Date.
traumatized.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in Psychosville and Finkel's the mayor.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
And carving out eyeballs.
All right, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine, just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
Dude, no, Febs, that was an Ace Ventura reference. Gets on the phone. He goes, Melissa, it's Ace. She goes, where are you? He goes, I'm in Psychosville and Finkel's the mayor. Like after he goes to Ray Finkel's house, his mother is just off the deep end. And that's the line he hits her with. I'm in Psychosville and Finkel's the mayor. Real sports nut, huh?
It's nothing.
Still one of my all-time favorites. Such an oldie but a goodie, too. She didn't answer.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
No, so Dan, we're in a different branch of the Somnium. Like when we woke her up last time she embraced us, she could talk again, and she was crying. But now she still has the aphonia. She can't talk. Watch When Nature Calls. Oh, I did too. Ace Ventura movies were primo. Wayne's World, of course.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something.
She can't talk still, for the record.
In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
I need 8 hours. You have 6.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
Back off, Ray-Bans. I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair. She looks drained like an abandoned doll.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Dude, maybe the ice pick was used to stab the shit out of Iris. That would be some wild shit, huh? Woo!
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time.
Wait, hold on.
We
What?
found clues.
The right eye is gone, not the left? Can we go back and see that? I sure will. Hang on. The second slot, we can do that. 2 save slots. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. The 4th slot now? Y'all are crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy mackerel. This is the most save files I've had in such a long time. So wait, Dan, is that confirmed the right eye was gone, not the left? Case notes? Clear album photos by finding hidden items. Dan is right, yeah, yes, it is true, the right eye was missing. Fuck, and I missed it. Confarn it.
Clues. Right.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember?
Can I see it
We've
again?
got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing. Prophecies, huh?
You gotta keep an eye out. I see what you did there.
That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright?
No.
Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
Yes.
I hope that's all it is.
Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. Almost like glaze.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience. I know about the ringtone you heard.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not. Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see.
Dog, it really was. The right eye was missing. Wow! What does that mean, though? Dude. Oh my goodness. All right.
As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her.
Give her a flak vest.
Countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
feeling a bit uneasy?
Prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure.
Cause I remember like my original theory. So when Ota sees somebody in the grass, it's the blue body shape. And it looks like, and it probably had nothing to do with it, but it was a wild theory. The imagery on like the neck and chest area looked like some sort of design, and it almost borderline looked like what Pewter's wearing. Not his jacket, not the glasses, but like whatever, if that's a shirt or what the hell it is he's wearing underneath the coat, like it looked like that design. The eye may be used on Somnium Machine by the murderer? Dude. Can they do that?
Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Oh, we're going. Imagine if we had gotten this one right off the rip first. Holy smokes.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park.
Proto, that's
in the Kawasaki
crazy,
district.
dude.
Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward.
Unless you're an eyeball. Who knows? Play trails to find out.
6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars.
Minato, Trails, Somnium Files, Xenoblade, all connected, confirmed. Illuminati, confirmed.
Critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:13 p.m. Who are you?
Who are you? Wait.
Oh, that's right. This is the first time we see
Idiot. It's me.
Dummy.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Who's on first?
Whom?
I said me.
This is
Are you a
good.
ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba?
Ding 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 ding.
But
ding.
why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
I still think Aiba looks like the boss to me. A little bit. I love her design, though.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve.
Ivy, love you.
I am part of your
Chapter
working brain.
10.
Our minds
Let's
are
go.
one.
How you feeling?
During the sync, when
She's
the
a,
data that
yeah,
comes
she's a
from
shrimp,
your
but
ego
like
is
facial
transferred.
features, I feel like they look similar.
Some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
Yes.
I have experienced syncing many times with you. Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes.
The
that.
old eyeball
Why are
teddy
you doing
bear.
this now?
I was bored last night, so...
That fight before the end of the chapter got me fucked up. Kept casting Resurrection, and I'm just like, stop it. Oof. Yo, Ivy, you're not ready. But good, I love Jin even more. It's crazy, right? Dude, I'm telling you, Ivy, Torna. Get into it ASAP. Rocky. Try to get it hammered out. Oh my gosh. If you finish 2, obviously. Before 3. Oh, so good. Completely unrelated, but I'm almost out of Snyder's pretzels, and that saddens me deeply. Ooh, just regular, or did you get the honey mustard and onion? Because those ones are always my favorite. Although, they came out with a really good buffalo. Like a buffalo wing bit. Oh, delish.
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Oh, honey mustard and onion. Woo! Delicioso. Best flavor. And I'm telling you, the buffalo wing that they have, also very good. Still not nearly as good as honey mustard and onion. Unpopular opinion, I'm not a fan of pretzels. It's okay. Do you like crackers? And if you had to choose, gun to the head, are you taking Triscuits or Wheat Thins? And if it's any answer, Ivy, other than Triscuits, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Only like pretzels that are sticks? I like pretzels. They're good. But I can't. It's weird. Like if we go somewhere and there's pretzels, like, oh yeah, I'll have some pretzels. But I won't go out of my way to like buy pretzels myself. Cinnamon sugar pretzels? That sounds delish. Now I really want some fucking pretzels, dude.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Wheat Thins better for dipping, Triscuits better alone. I think Triscuits are great on their own. I also think that Wheat Thins are great on their own. But if you're gonna do like so for me, pub cheese is delicious. It's a gift from the gods. Might as well be fucking ambrosia, and I'm sitting on top of Mount Olympus next to fucking all the gods. Is great on Wheat Thins. I've never tried it on Triscuits, but pub cheese is awesome on Wheat Thins. Eating some Pocky, dude, Pocky's bomb. I bought some cookies and cream Pocky for Youngblood once, and he liked like 2 of them, so I had the other 10. It was awesome. Thanks, bub.
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Ugh.
Well
Like
hidden,
any
huh?
chip that's a ruffle,
Maybe
yes,
a place
please.
you can't see with the naked eye.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
Oh, dang, there we go. Come on.
It appears to be a smartphone.
How?
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Hey, you know what you should
I
do?
might
The
be
same
able
thing
to
you
fit
did with
inside.
Sosajima in the vase and just shoot it. What's the worst that can happen? It's not like
One
there's
moment.
a body in there.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
It's my Note 10 Plus.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Heading out, get ready for bed. Y'all have a wonderful night, day, everyone. Yo, Elric, you and the missus, the same, please, man. Stay safe, stay excellent. Appreciate you hanging, dude. I hope you have an awesome Thursday, man, and we'll see you soon, all right? Dark Fantasy Realms. I gotta get like a better grumble on the end. I can get my voice kind of deep, but, you know, that's decent. 7 out of 10 if I had to judge myself. Decent. How are you, Bubbaloo? What's shaking? It's great to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing better today. Happiest of time zones. Happy Wednesday. It's almost a weekend, babe. We're almost there. We've almost made it. All is well. Very, very good. Doing fantastic. Much better today. Love to hear it, dude. Absolutely love it.
It's all right. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you.
Navasa, what's shaking, brother? How are you?
I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
Thank you. How disrespectful. Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
No.
Thank you for last night's stream. You made me feel better. And you're like, yo, Dark Fantasy Realms, you don't have to thank me, dude. Like, a broken record. This is my happy place, dude. I love to do this. I love being here. I love being here with friends. Just being able to do this together. And it's not always just about the games, you know what I mean? Like, we always talk about this, that, and the other thing. And if I'm able to make anybody feel better just by hanging out, just having a casual conversation, then that's what it's all about, dude. Like, that makes me feel great. You know what I mean? It's absolutely the community. 110%. I love all you guys. And I've always said it before, man. There's not one person or collective of people that are more important or are better than anybody else. Like, we're all equal here, dude. Like, we're all friends. We're all family. We're all doing this together, dude.
Do not worry about me. Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues.
Very well. So so we have to find like multiple clues. Oh. It's a metal pole. Huh. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? I don't know. I don't know.
Date, Look at the device history.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna check this one out anyways.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about
What
incoming?
About the incoming history?
Ah, you see? I'm a detective too.
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
Okay, yeah, whose fucking
Who is
phone
the
number?
caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts.
Because it's a
No numbers at
burner.
all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone.
Of course it is.
No owner is registered.
This is like one of Kevin Durant's burner phones. Oh, man.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died.
Fuck off.
Screen turned off.
Can you charge it somehow?
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Inconvenient indeed. Like they're almost trying to... It connected. It connected!
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
Why the fuck would you do that?
So, what kind of low IQ ignoramus?
Oh my
calls a suspicious
God!
number and says they are from the police.
I couldn't help it.
Legit
I wasn't
just
ready.
played
I
himself.
just said the first thing that came into my head.
You're trying to solve a murder mystery and you're on the scene of the crime. You find some evidence that the murderer or a suspect may have stashed down the gullet of a fucking horsey. You find it, you call it back. What's the first thing you do? You tell them that you're the police. Perfect! What could go wrong?
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing.
Ugh.
There's no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Golly. Yeah, let's call it again. Sure.
Iba,
Sure.
can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer.
Of course!
Damn, call denied.
Congratulations,
Call
you
denied?
played
Yeah,
yourself.
call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Who the sass?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line. Because you blew it.
Facts, he did. Old fucking one-eyed wonderball over here.
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That
Not a great
behavior is at the
investigator
very least
and
suspicious.
subpar parental figure.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I want to call
I can,
the
but I
girl.
won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba's connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally.
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence. and
Grumpy,
likely
I've
on the
asked
move.
that. I feel like they're like still over in like England, but I don't remember the last time I've seen one like over here. Yeah, they're also like in real life. I don't remember seeing one around like, or at least around me, and I couldn't tell you how long. And I feel like maybe they would have to change with the times if they're still gonna be around. Like, because how often do people carry around, like, pocket change? Like, so they gotta put, like, a card reader on it, right? So you can fucking swipe and make your long-distance phone call or what have you?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Sagan residence, Saturday, 10:30 p.m. Dan, it doesn't matter if they're fake, dude. El Natural or store-bought, all bubes are created equal. Oh, you're talking about the Namco leaks. Yo, imagine that. Woo! No, what were the leaks? Was it the Tales of stuffs?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy.
Oh.
Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream.
Just say that out loud.
Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush. By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier.
Digimon Cyber Sleuth 2, Tales of Ascension, Code Vein 2, amongst others. So for the logos of Tales game, they used a crotch tattoo. Oh, really? Quite interesting. Yeah, do you think that they would drop a Cyber Sleuth? Well, is Cyber Sleuth 2 already out? Like, would it just be a remaster?
She got a Nile message from someone.
Because, yeah, which is why I know that one is fake. So, like, what would it be? Like, would it just be like a remaster? Maybe? That would be odd, being that they have their new, like, the new Digimon, what is it called? Digimon Survive? I don't remember what it's called, I'm sorry. But that comes out the same day as Xenoblade. Tales of Ascension, that sounds pretty badass, though. There's already holes in that leak? Oh, I'm sure there are, dude. There's 2 Cyber Sleuth games that are out that are parallel to each other, but an actual sequel hasn't happened yet. Oh, so would Cyber Sleuth 2 be like a legitimate sequel then?
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Some of the logos are fan-made. Just, let's do some Xenosaga action instead. Can we, is anybody good with Photoshop and we can take all that stuff out and we can say that we stumbled upon a leak for a Xenosaga trilogy HD remaster package for all current gen consoles as well as PC? Oh, Febs. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to start the beginning of next year with. Thanks to the absolutely wonderful Rhea Roberts, we have acquired all 3. I'm very much excited.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't tell me. Date, you came.
Yeah, we were just talking.
But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
Was the first series I ever got into my favorite turn-based combat ever. I don't remember if I played around with the first one or the second one. Because I know back in the day I tried one of them. It was probably 1, if I had to guess. And I remember there was a girl, redhead, and glasses. New Xenoblade will be sold in September. No, Premenstrual, it comes out this month. It actually comes out on the 29th of July.
I did promise to go on a date with you.
That was the first one? Okay, that's what very little I remember. And then again, anything I played age, I don't know, from when I first started playing video games to like 16, 17-ish. I didn't, I was young. And I didn't give games the attention they deserved. Not all the time, anyway.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
Yeah, premenstrual, they moved up the date.
Oh,
what was
did
it,
you
like
want
a
something to drink?
month or two ago? Something like that. They announced it, which is crazy exciting.
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
I played Xenosaga 1 and 3, watched 2 cutscenes online. Pretty nice story. I've heard good
I've been
things.
thinking.
Collected version comes
I'm
out
glad
September.
that nothing bad happened.
Oh, Riri, are you, like, the collector's edition doesn't drop until September still? Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Yeah, I remember that now. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Damn, we're going new route. Roads. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:37 in the AM. Did you say you did or didn't remember that? Proto, I remember that conversation in the car. Do I hear people talking about a Xenosaga? Yes, sir, Rush. There would be no point. Let's not. I'll look crazy. Let's not. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not.
Let's play a word game.
Yes!
Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink? Milk.
What the fuck? Iba's outside my eye socket right now, but I can still see through her as though she were in my socket. That's because her body and my optic nerve are connected wirelessly.
There's been no progress, as usual.
Ethan Dragoon, great game. There's a excuse me, there's a fan group that's working on an HD let's call it an upscaling. If you Google Legend of Dragoon like HD fan, usually it's the first link that pops up. And they've been working on it for quite a while. It looks great though.
The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough. She was returned to the hospital after the sync.
Ooh.
She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Mac, what's happening, brother? It's good to see you, man. Happy Wednesday. Happy time zones. What's going on? I may have to look into HD mod. I never beat Dragoon, got to disc 3, but this was the day of rentals, and I think someone damaged the game because I couldn't rent it again. Super bummer. Yeah, I'm not sure like what their time frame for completion is, but it looks great. They literally are just like there's an HD texture package that they're using for everything. They're not changing anything about the game, but it's really good. First JRPG is Xenoblade 2 on Switch, which is really well made one. Yo, Preminstrel, yes, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. We just finished up Torn of the Golden Country before we got into Somnium Files.
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious, and it's not looking good.
Oh,
Could
wow.
it be?
Capital Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
No shit. But he's not strung up in Sunfish Pocket, though.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
About to die, and it's just like, just smack him in the face.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Because he's a
and on top
ding-dong.
of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
I concur.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Oof.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller.
Do it, pussy.
If
you
don't
won't.
want your salary cut.
Fine.
Yeah, Febs, and that's understandable, man. It's most certainly not for everybody, but if you want some great story, I would most certainly watch like a playthrough. You know what I mean? It's really incredible. Lunar is still probably Lunar and Lunar 2 are probably still like two of my favorite like PS1 era RPGs. Loved them. Absolutely loved. I'm looking forward to Xenosaga, very much so. Hey, also, for fans of Xenoblade Chronicles, we're raffling off a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the 31st of this month. As many of you that are a fan of the series probably know, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is releasing the 29th of this month. We're off Fridays and Saturdays on the channel. We're going to do the giveaway. The very first thing, as soon as we go live after the nightly banger, is we're going to raffle off a brand new copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Dan just dropped the link for everybody. You're more than welcome to participate if you would like. There's no pressure. There's no monetary or financial commitment you need to make. You don't even have to follow if you don't want to. But you earn Mira through just by being in chat. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. If you're not comfortable, that's totally fine. But you will just naturally accrue it like you would channel points through Twitch. You use that Mira to purchase your raffle tickets. You're automatically entered into the raffle. You need to be in chat the very first portion of Sunday night stream. Sunday night the 31st. You need to be in chat. Because if your name gets called, you will win, obviously. And then we get in touch. You can either DM me through Twitter, Discord. We'll find a way to get in touch, and I'll get your details and get it mailed out to you ASAP. So good luck, everybody.
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
She's jealous.
Sure.
Fun fact, after I beat the Xenosaga trilogy, I was looking for something similar to it, and I heard a review of how Cold Steel 1 had combat similar to Xenosaga. And apparently the game had Easter eggs to Xenogears, and that's how I got into my first Trails game. Well, right on.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble?
Marble in Golden
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about... Oh, it's on auto, my bad. Maybe she knows something. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home and see Mizuki, or get information from Mama at Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
We're gonna check on Mizuki first. Have to, it's mandatory. Parent mode kicking in. Parent mode kicking in. Gotta check on the kiddo first.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
Yes, but...
The fuck is she doing in my house, man?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Yeah, as the kid behind you is just bench pressing 2 hundo and change.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
How the fuck did that happen all of a sudden?
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
We had to go prancing around in her brain in a somnium to get her, like, to... What is it called? Aphoria? To get rid of her aphoria so she could talk again. Then all of a sudden we take another path. She's still a mute. She's getting ready to go back to the hospital, or she's in the hospital. Aphonia, thank you. Shows up back at home, Hitomi's here, and all of a sudden she's just like, nope, I'm just gonna do skull crushers and talk again.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Oh!
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story.
Oh, wow.
I apologize for coming over without asking.
Wait, didn't Mizuki say she saw her homeroom teacher with So during the ending of her route? I don't recall. But is this her homeroom teacher? It must be, right? When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
I'm just like that she's better, dude.
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Oof, touche.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
Dude, it's just so strange.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out?
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
This could be brutal. Mizuki's on the bench press. Did we know about her dad sending the message in the other routes? Again, don't remember. Goldfish. Oh.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No, I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and...
6 years?
Anyway.
Oh!
A criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun.
Number 89!
The way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything.
Dude! So that whole time when I thought that that was some, like, weird premonition of the future, it what? Oh my God. So she wasn't dead, but now it makes perfect sense. Oh my goodness, because yeah, in the original timeline that we were on, we meet her and his mind is fucked. He was like, I thought you were dead.
Just a random crime.
What? That dream I saw. But why does Date see it? $1 million question, I guess.
You know what? I actually don't know.
Oh.
I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think. She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Classic.
Another time, she punched
Classic
a bully
E.T.
so hard
move.
that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
She's a good girl, loves her mama.
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki.
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, Grumpy, I agree.
Yeah.
He's a bonehead,
not
but
know
definitely
that
a
he told me it was
much better
Mizuki's
father
older
figure,
teacher.
much better parent than either of her actual parents.
Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
Good grief. Okay, so we're gonna save up. Numero uno. And I know it's a little bit early, but this is where we're gonna wrap things up for the night. I feel the sleep creeping in. It's not an indictment on this game. It's just the sleep is creeping in, and I must give in. If I can get to bed before midnight, it doesn't happen very often, but I gotta rest up. No, but this will be a good jumping off point. So do I. Woke up 3 hours earlier than usual. Dude, Youngblood is like the past 2 weeks. Youngblood up 5 a.m. Sometimes sub 5 a.m. every morning. Is it? Oh, I'm gonna screw this one up, dude. VY Sawako? VY Sawako, thank you very much for the follow. Larasso, thank you very much for the follow. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you guys. Pardon me, excuse me. Thank you. Vice is good. Vice, pleasure to meet you, man. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for being here with us to spend some time with us, dude. Anybody that is new here, again, I'll just drop a couple of links before we wrap things up. All of our playthroughs once a week get uploaded directly to YouTube. They're all on their own playlist, so in case you're curious as to some things that we've gotten into in the past here, Twitter's just a great way to keep in touch, talk games, talk life, what have you. We have a phenomenal community Discord, very warm, very welcoming, very cultured. And we upload some stuff to TikTok as well, and yeah, that's about it. Yo, Vice, nah, you don't have to thank me, man. Thank you guys for spending any bit of your time here. You know what I mean? It means a ton to me. Like, for anybody to spend any time here, watch any of the VOD, stuff like that, it means a ton. So, we're gonna wrap things up here. We're gonna find somebody that we can raid, and then we'll get back into this tomorrow evening to cap off the night. We got, who's on? We got Baku. Yo, DJ Azure's playing Somnium. All right. I'm scared. I don't want to see spoilers, so. We've got Scott, RPG Vancom. Oh, and he's doing Torna. Let's go do Torna. Mac, have a great night. Filbert, everybody that's not following through, as always, man, thank you. I hope you and yours have a phenomenal start to your Thursday, a happiest of time zones, and I hope you guys remain safe, remain as healthy as you can, and you guys stay excellent. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, let's go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's who we're gonna go and see for sure. Let's go see Scott, see what he's get. Oh, you know what? No, actually, sorry, I changed my mind. Hard pass. Not a hard pass. I love Scott, but. Let's go see Swice. Senpai's playing some Tales of Vesperia. Pickle, you have a great night, man. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. I hope everything stays well for you. Always, man. I can't spell. Yeah. There he is. Yeah, Swice Senpai. Great dude, great vibes all the time. I'm sure you guys will absolutely enjoy the hell out of him. He's playing some Tales of Vesperia. Let's drop by, say what's up, show him some love. If not, again, guys, please, you and yours, stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. I love you guys. We'll be back here tomorrow night, cap off the week after some wingies. I'm psyched for some chicken wings tomorrow, dude. It's been a bit. Smoked chicken wings. Oh. God damn, with a beer. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Guys, Swice Senpai, show them all the love. You guys be great. I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Take care.